Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today, oh my goodness, we have some unbelievable drama. 4 professional players who are not only some of the best, they are the best. They placed first and second place yesterday in the Fortnite Championship Series Duos Finals. We're talking about Keys and Slacks and also Buck and Creo, who were all banned last night by Epic Games for 60 days. It's honestly an unbelievable situation, and I'm not going to drag you guys on with a long intro. If you're excited for this video and you enjoy my daily content covering all the Fortnite news and drama every single day, do me a favor, click that sub button, and don't forget to tune into my stream after this video. We are live with the $1,000 open qualifier customs. Anyone can play. But now let's just jump straight into it. So last night, these guys were all banned from competitive Fortnite for 60 days. They cannot scrim. They cannot play arena mode. They cannot play any tournaments. The only thing they can do is play pubs and creative. Now, the big question with this whole situation is, did they actually cheat or not? And was it done intentionally? Did they pre-plan this and collude with each other in order to have a better performance? And it seems like most of the community is split on this, and I'm not just talking about your average Joes. Pro players are split on this. For example, we have a huge figure in the game like Booga on call with Creo and Buck after they got banned on stream, consoling them and telling them, you know, it's only 60 days, don't be too sad about it, I'll host you guys, keep doing content, you guys will be completely fine. And I'll show you guys the clips of this later in the video. Then we have other pro players, for example Ghost Bizzle, who basically blew this situation up. He made a tweet yesterday with a video saying Creo and Buck teaming with Keys and Slacks to get Storm Surge on each other in Fortnite Championship Series. All players should be banned for the rest of FNCS. And well guys, the video, it's pretty damning. Now this is a 2-minute video showcasing Slacks and Keys versus Creo and Bucky, who both drop at the same POI, Slurpy Swamp. And I'm going to show you guys this video that Bizzle uploaded, but first let me go ahead and kind of explain the situation so you guys can all understand it. Now you guys know this, Slurpy Swamp has an insane amount of shields from multiple different things. There are literally so many options to heal yourself. And in professional play, Storm Surge is literally, like, I'm not even kidding guys, it is one of the most important aspects of the entire game. If you make it to the mid game without fighting anybody, there is a great chance you are in major danger of dying unless you can find a team and get a bunch of tags on them. Now Keys and Slacks and then Creo and Buck both land at Slurpy Swamp. And in this 2-minute video, they are caught trading damage to negate the Storm Surge, not only in one game yesterday, not in 2, not in 3, in every single one of them, and also in last week's Fortnite Championship Series warm-ups. Let's go ahead and roll the footage. So at this point, there is no doubt about it. These two teams were definitely abusing the system in order to get rid of Storm Surge. But again, the big question we want to answer is, was it done maliciously? Did these 4 players all get in a Discord call and say, hey, let's shoot each other, but not kill each other, and then heal over and over so we can get rid of Storm Surge and not have to worry about it at all? Now, the reason I really want to know this is because per Epic Games Rules 8.2.2, it says this: players may not work together to deceive or otherwise cheat other players during any match. Examples of collusion include the following: teaming, players working together during the match while on opposing teams; planned movement, agreement between 2 or more opposing players to land at specific locations or to move through the map in a planned way before the match begins. So after watching that video by Bizzle and then reading the rules, I definitely thought these guys cheated and deserved their ban. But then I tuned into their stream last night, and after listening to them and other pro players like Booga, Clicks, Ops, Zexro, and more, and I started to think that maybe they didn't maliciously cheat at all, and this is all like a big misunderstanding and super unfortunate. So hear me out, guys. I'll try to explain it to you. Now, since these two duos are both in the same professional scrimming Discord called Elite, they compete against each other every single day, practicing for major tournaments, dropping at Slurpee. And when I say every day, it's been months, guys. Basically since the Winter Royale, teams have been practicing duos. So when you're playing like 10 scrims a day for weeks, it gets to the point where you guys have played hundreds of times and you know exactly what the other team's thinking and exactly what they want to do. And at first, I do feel like Creo, Buck, and Keys and Slacks did start fighting each other, and eventually it turned into a situation where they understood each other that, hey, we don't want to fight here in tournaments, there's no point, it will ruin your game and it will ruin my game. But then you have like Creo and Buck saying to each other, but wait, if we don't fight them at all, where are we going to get our Storm Surge tags? So maybe we should fight them a little bit. And then on the other side, Keys and Slacks thinking the same thing. Well, we could fight them and maybe lose. They are really good players, but we could also not fight them, but then we would struggle to get our Storm Surge. So how about we just kind of shoot them a little bit in order to get rid of Storm Surge while we're rotating out? And remember, this wouldn't be something that just happened overnight. This is something that they went through during scrims for over a month. And naturally they started to realize that this is just smart and we should do this. And I believe that maybe it's possible both teams just realized, wait a second, like, this is OP. We're getting our Storm Surge. We don't have to risk dying to anybody. We'll make it to the mid game and late game no matter what now. This is just a genius strategy, and it never crossed their mind that they were literally abusing the system, and Epic Games would not be happy about that, and nor would some other pro players who have to go through living hell to get those tags in order to make it to the late game. So that's kind of both sides of the stories, guys, and as I said, I'm on the fence about it right now on whether or not I think they did it maliciously, which if it was malicious, they would have hopped into a call and said, hey, let's do this so we don't have to worry about Storm Surge, and they pre-planned it out. Now, regardless, I don't think this should change the outcome. I do believe Creo, Buck, Keys, and Slacks should all be banned, because at the end of the day, it still is cheating though. Just because they didn't believe they were cheating doesn't mean that they shouldn't get the punishment. It's going to be a hard lesson learned for them for sure. But Epic Games recently with the Jarvis ban and now this has been setting a precedent that you guys cannot break rules, whether it is something crazy like hacking in a YouTube video or just kind of colluding in a professional match. They received a lot of ridicule last year for the whole Ziff and Ronaldo bans, so I think they've learned from that and they are being very strict, which I think is good for the future of the game. But now, guys, as I mentioned, Booga does seem to be on the side of Creo and Buck. They were in a call last night on stream talking about the situation, and he was definitely comforting them. Maybe it's because he's their friends, or maybe it's because he really doesn't think they cheated maliciously. I think it's both. Let's roll the clips.
Probably have to go back to school.
Look, fix your stream.
Yeah, I'm about to. I think I'm going.
Shut up.
I actually think I'm going back to like brick and mortar school.
Bro, it's 60 days, man. It's not your life. You can still.
Okay,
No,
but I'm not
isn't
signed,
really,
man. I'm not signed. I'm
Dude,
not gonna
you
go
also
play.
got good in.
I'm not gonna go play
yeah.
pubs with. I'm not gonna go play pubs with LG Kiwis, man. Like.
Yeah. No, like seriously, like what? No, what are our choices here though? Wait 60 days and play pubs all day? Like when we come back to comp, we're gonna be awful.
Listen,
we can't scrim.
You get perfect binds, or you switch to controller,
Yeah, true.
and then you become a.
I
PvP
have
warrior.
perfect-
Become mechanical warriors, and then just hop back on the scrim grind.
We're the
Mechanical
most
players-
hated people in the community right
Yeah,
now.
like what?
Okay, or the most loved when you bounce back. Think about like I don't know. You can stream and yeah, you'll be okay.
Booga, we need all the hosts we can get, man.
Booga, please, bro.
Down to help out.
So as Booga said, he is down to help out, so he's supporting them, Clicks is supporting them, and many others. And at the end of the day, I don't know if they maliciously went out and pre-planned the situation, or if it just naturally happened from scrims, but like I said, the ban needs to happen. Maybe 60 days was a little too much, maybe it wasn't. Regardless, that's the situation, guys. If you enjoyed the video, let me know by leaving a like on it, dropping a sub, and leaving your comment down below with what you think. Again, we are live on Twitch with the TFG Open Customs for the $1,000 tournament. We're doing qualifiers. Come check it out. Anyways, guys, that's the end of the video. I love you all so much. I'm out of here. Peace.